everybody, it's Ardent.Trend here with another pomade. Oh, not a pomade review. It's a paste. But before I get into the product, I want to let everybody know that right now, and for pretty much the whole week, I've been sick. So that's the reason why my voice sounds like this. But I'll be getting back to written reviews, starting with this product. But actually that's about it. Yeah, let's get to it. So the product we're going to be looking at today is from Orien't & Co, and it is their texture paste. Now it comes in this kind of a neat little box. When you open it up, you would get here a kind of a slip which would tell you a little bit about the product and what kind of styles you could get with it, but I don't have that slip here with me, but it would be about the same size or the same width or perimeter as the box itself. On the box you get the ingredients, the instructions, the name, obviously, precautions, like keep container tightly closed and dry, keep out of the reach of children, yada 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 yada, and then their social media information. On the jar itself, you got the same kind of jar that you got for each of the Orien't products, but the color around the label is slightly different. But you also have the instructions and the ingredients on the jar itself. So in case you lose the box, you'll still know what you're putting in your hair. Okay, so let's get started with it. So it comes in this kind of a 100 ml or 3.5 fluid ounce black plastic tub. It's hard stuff. It won't break if it just falls on the floor. You open it up and you get this kind of a creamy looking white paste inside. Now, I'm not 100% sure what the official scent is, but to me, it smells like ginger and herbs. And I have a ginger tea, and it smells exactly like that. It smells very pleasant. It doesn't smell overbearing in any way. It doesn't smell overly sweet, you know. But it's not gonna clash with any cologne. But you're gonna catch a few whiffs of it, and it kind of smells. How should I put it? Spicy. It just smells unique. I haven't really smelled a paste or any kind of product really that smells similar, and I really like it. But yeah, scooping it out, absolutely effortless. And this product is a jack of all trades for me, because I used to use Blue Mon products breaks down easily for pre-styling my hair. Like every time that I would blow dry, I would wear the Meraki thing from Blue Mon. I would wear that. Well, not anymore. I got a new favorite, because unlike Blue Mon, well, this is not a versus video, but unlike Blue Mon, this is just has a whole lot more that I like about it compared to Blue Mon. Let's just leave it at that. But I can go more in depth in another video. But I just like this a lot more, and it just kind of took over. It sort of has a natural heat protectant element to it because of all the oils that are in it. Yeah, when you're applying it, you feel that stickiness a little bit when you're breaking it down. There's not a whole lot of it at first, but if you're putting it into wet hair like I did just now, you're gonna feel that stickiness in your hands a little bit. But once it goes into the hair, it's gonna go very easily and without really any tug and pull. But since this is a product that you can use with heat or without heat, it's your choice, but I prefer to use it with heat, with blow drying. I have here my good old trusty Denman vented brush, product placements, but I'll be using this in conjunction with this monstrosity here to blow dry my hair. So yeah, I'll do that, and damn it, but I'll do that, and that is essentially going to be the styling part. There's blow drying and then post application, but whatever, you get the idea. So I want to first make sure that I have my part in there, so that when I do get to styling, there is gonna be no issues with me finding the place where I have parted my hair, so that there'll be no hairs that want to go this way but should be going this way, like short hairs that'll be popping up, like there are a few in here now. Just brush those down. Alright, and then we have the blow drying. And with this, I've noticed that even if you use heat, your hair will still remain soft, your hair will still remain pliable, your hair won't go to straw like that kind of a dry texture that you would get if you blow dry your hair without a heat protectant. Even if you do it up close, I would still say that this makes your hair feel conditioned and nurtured. Alright, now that we have blow dried the hair into place with the product in it, you can already see from my hair that it is staying relatively well in place without the post-styling application. If you applied enough, sure, you could just blow dry it and be done with it. But I would say this hold on it is pretty good. It's a little bit above average, but it's not gonna blow the bank on you. It's not gonna be on par with a heavy hold pomade or something like that. But it's going to keep your hair in place through the day. But you know, if you're gonna be running, if you're gonna be shaking your head a lot, it's gonna fall out of place. The grip on it, there's very minimal grip to it. I would say there's a little bit of grip to it, but very minimal. About like comparing to other kinds of pastes, just very average kind of. You get that feeling that there is something in your hair, but it's not gonna be, you know, you put your hand in it and it's gonna like you're gonna be ripping out hairs. There's nothing like that. There's no real tug and pull with this product. The shine. There's a very minute light shine, and it's not a greasy shine. It's a very light shine. It is the kind of shine that you would get when you wash your hair and you don't put anything in it. That kind of very natural looking shine. It's not gonna look greasy one bit. And if you apply too much of it, it won't. Okay, applying any product too much, you will get a greasy look out of it. With this product, it's I would say it's pretty difficult to apply too much, because I just applied 2 scoops on pre-styling, and I'm gonna add about 1 or 2 scoops on post-styling, and there really shouldn't be any kind of an issue. Like I said, if you're gonna go around, if you plan on going on a long hike and running around a lot, then I would say that this product is not gonna be able to take all of that. But if you're just gonna be going through the day, I have never had strays coming, like popping in front of my face while I was just going about with my studies and whatnot. So I haven't had an issue with the longevity. I would say the longevity on this is pretty good for a paste, because a lot of pastes that I've used tend to dry up, and then they just, after a little bit of retouching, they just want to fall on your face. But yeah, I touched on the application a little bit when it was going to wet hair, but now let's use it as a post styler. And one important thing that you gotta remember, I'm going to be using about this much, and one thing you really got to remember after using the blow dryer, you want to let your hair cool down a little bit, because it's so each hair, or the hair, is just so hot that that if you apply the post-styling product directly on top of it, it'll just make a sticky mess. It will not be good. You have to just wait around a little bit. Like if there's cold outside, just open a window for a little while, and you can really feel how your scalp and your hair gets to cool down, and then you can apply the post-styling product. Because when that heat is gone and your hair is cooled down, that cool hair is going to be locked into that shape that you used your brush or your hands to put it into while you were blow drying. But yeah, I'm going to put this in now. And since that hair is locked into that place, you can mess up your hair like so. Like I do this every time, and it'll still find its way to that same shape that you put it into while you were blow drying. But while you're doing this, you can start to get a little bit more of a stickiness, but it's still a very minimal stickiness compared to a lot of the more drier pastes or products. It's not like applying a clay. It's not like that. It truly does feel like a paste. It feels sticky, it feels a little bit grippy, but not to the point of discomfort. And it is going to give you good texture, good hold, good longevity, and it is an excellent pre or post styler. Now, one thing that I like to use when I'm going for a more messier look, you can use an afro pick. That way you can straighten out some of those hairs. Put a little bit of volume in there that you necessarily wouldn't get with your hands. And yeah, after you are all done with the styling, you can just leave it in place like that. Just to quickly recap, the hold is a little bit above your average hold. Like, it is a little bit above. It is a little bit above your medium holds. It's a little bit I would say it's close to a firm holding product. The grip on it is very minimal and minute. It's not going to be ripping out any hairs. It's a very creamy product to break down, scoop out, to break down, and to apply. You get minimal like stickiness while you're applying it. It won't really feel like you're applying a really dry product. It's not a dry product. When you apply it, you really just feel the slight amount of waxiness in the product. The only thing you'll feel is the product itself. You'll just feel that there is something in your hair. Like I said, the shine, it's a light shine. It's not going to be bothersome. It's going to look, it's like the kind of shine that your hair has after a shower. Yeah, it's going to last through the day as long as you're not doing something too arduous. If you're going to be running around and you're going to be sweating a lot, it's a water-based product. It's not the strongest of holds, so it's going to come loose. But if you're just going to go through your day normally, you shouldn't have any problem with that, because what this product really shines on, pardon the kind of pun, I guess, but what this product really shines on is its pliability. You won't get this kind of pliability with other things. You won't get this kind of pliability with a lot of other products, because a lot of other pastes tend to just dry up. They give you that kind of very dry, very waxy kind of feel out in your hair. Sure, they might apply creamy and nice, but in a while the water is going to evaporate and leave just the dry, waxy feeling. What this product gives you is a very pliable finish. I've never had an issue with this product with pliability. Even after several hours of just sitting in a slightly humid classroom, then going outside to the cold air and coming back inside, or just going around about my day. It's like taking several hours without a restyle, and finally when I did restyle, when like the volume was slowly going more flat, when I did restyle, I could get the same kind of shape, same kind of stickiness that I had in the morning, and I was able to get the style back in place without any issue. It's the pliability in this product is one of the best that I've seen. It stays remalleable, repliable, whatever you want to call it. It stays the same way from the moment of when you finish styling to the moment you wash it off. It remains as pliable throughout the day as it did in the start. The price point on this it's a little bit of a higher price product than let's say VO5 or L'Oreal or something like that. It is if I correctly remember, it's about 20 euros or 19 or 18 USD. Compare that to some of the drugstore prices. Obviously it's a little bit more pricier, but it's not going to blow your bank or something. And then the other thing about it is that the ingredients list is rather, how should I put it, well, when you read through it first, like, you're expecting a lot less, definitely. You're not expecting as many oils and conditioning ingredients as there are in this. There are a lot. Let me just read it out to you. Water, argan oil, babasu oil, camellia oil, hydrolyzed Adansonia digitata seed extract, beeswax, candelia wax, soy wax, hydrogenated castor oil, sorbitol olivate, glycerin, sodium levolinate, sodium anisate, methylpropydiol, capryl glycol, and phenopropanol. No parabens, and just argan oil as the second ingredient right after water. You can definitely feel it when you wash this product out, and it does come with just water. When you wash it out, it's gonna really leave your hair soft and nourished. You're not gonna regret it one bit that you that you use this product. This product comes all the way from Taiwan, and when they shipped it to me, I think it took less than a week. And the shipping wasn't just complete murder. Well, I did get this as a review product, full disclosure, but still, the shipping on their site isn't that expensive. Overall, I would give this a 4.5 out of 5. This is an excellent product in my opinion. An excellent paste, the best I've ever tried. And it's not just because I was given this product. I legitimately think that this is the best paste that I've ever had. Because a lot of the paste that I've tried just dry in your hair, will be, if they give a more solid hold, they'll be more difficult to wash out. If they give more of a pliable hold, they will not be conditioning, and they will be usually just difficult to wash out, or they will just leave your hair dry. But with this product, you get good pliability, good hold, good texture, a good finish, a good scent, and a very affordable price in my opinion, and you will be able to wash it out easily. Overall, I would truly recommend this product to anyone who hasn't tried it yet. But yeah, that is it. I hope you enjoyed this kind of slightly different kind of review. I didn't speed up the styling part with me putting the product as a post styler, but I still feel that it's a good thing that I didn't, because I'm teaching you a little bit more about blow drying and so on. But yeah, that is it. This is only temporary. I'm right now in Finland, so this scenery should change pretty soon. That is it. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys soon.